Hey guys, Special K here. So here's my new 2025 Civic Type R. I just want to do a walkthrough of the car. I've only driven it 3 miles. So long story short, and I'm going to do another video on this, is I purchased this vehicle from Ohio. I've been searching for about 2 months for a Civic Type R, and I specifically wanted a Championship White. Wasn't really interested in any other color. And I did end up purchasing the car for MSRP plus transportation costs. So from Dublin, Ohio to San Diego, California. And it was an open carrier, about $1,300. I did tip the driver because he said he'd take care of my car, and it looks like he stayed true to his word. So really appreciative of that. So I made a very specific request, and that was just to leave all the bags on the car, any sort of plastic coverings. Just go ahead and leave them on the car. And you can see here, I'm not sure what this is for. Probably some sort of manufacturing date or parts. Not sure. Yeah, here's the window sticker. And again, you see here, so this is just a walkthrough. This is just like as if you were just get it straight off the truck. So they took it straight off the truck in Ohio, and after they did their PDI, which is a pre-delivery inspection, and then they put it away for me. So right here's some paperwork here. This is the front license plate bracket. So in case if you live in a state where a front license plate is required, make sure that your dealership does provide one. And then for those of you that are looking for a Type R and don't want the dealership to drill holes into the front plate, I'm sorry, the front bumper, right here, just make sure to let them know that. I was very specific about that, and they followed my request. I thought it was pretty cool how this was included. Again, I'm not sure what this is for, probably some sort of parts list or just some sort of vehicle identification. And then have the owner's manual right here, and then some more documentation here, as well as a vehicle condition report. So that's cool. Let's go on to the back seat here. Get some lighting on. And then let's check out the hatch here. And the car is dirty, so it did travel from Ohio to San Diego, and then we've been faced with some inclement weather. You may tell it's raining outside now here in San Diego, but right here, these are actually the bump stops. So I actually asked them to remove them, of course. You do want to remove these shipping blocks, I guess you call them, but they basically they sit in the springs, so they're installed before a vehicle is transported. And then the floor mats. So I won't be using these floor mats. I'm gonna just go to keep them in the bag because I have the Tux mat. So right now the vehicle has a total of 6 miles on the odometer. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood really quick here. And then after we look at the engine, let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. So here is the K20 motor. I believe the Type S shares the same motor as well. But pretty cool. I'm not going to be making any modifications to the engine. That could change, maybe with an intake. But I want to keep the car in stock form as much as possible. So let's go ahead and go interior really quick here. And let's take a look. So this is super cool. I love this red Honda badge. Red seats are very good looking. When I saw the car being unloaded from the trailer, just when I first saw the car, so when the transporter came and he was unloading the car, just as he approached where we were parked, it just I was smiling ear to ear. And then these seat belts are amazing. I just love the color. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up all my Bluetooth devices, but you can see the honeycomb vents. And these dials feel really good. Let's go to the back here really quick. I do plan on washing the car this weekend. Just with work, it makes it kind of tough to squeeze in time to get that done. But here's the rear. And I'm just so excited. I've been eyeing this car for quite some time now, and I didn't really like how the FK looked. I felt it was just kind of too aggressive for my taste. And then when they released the FL5, I was like, I wasn't sure about it, but it really grew on me. I just feel like it's a lot more tame, and really it came down to purchasing the Type R or the Type S, and I really try to like the Type S. I really did. I felt like that's a car that is more for, like, let's call it the mature audience. But I just wasn't in love with the car. I just always kept on coming back looking for a Type R. So I'm gonna do another walkthrough here. These wheels are awesome. This car is just, Honda did a great job designing this car. I used to have an S2000 before. Obviously it's not a very practical car, with it being a 2-seater. But yeah, with this being a 4-seater, I may, we plan on having kids in 2-3 years. So this would make a car that was a bit more practical, since, you know, it does have 4 seats. Triple tip exhaust. Sweet. And then this video is to hopefully give others the same experience that I'm going through, and the feelings that are running through me right now, because I'm just so happy with the car. I do plan on getting it PPF'd. So PPF, I'm gonna actually get the entire front clip PPF'd all the way up to the A-pillars and partial roof. as well as the side skirts here. So I noticed when I was driving, just the 3 miles, there was some loose gravel on the pavement, and these tires are picking up that gravel, and I can hear just kind of just the rocks just rattling around here, probably around the wheel well. So yeah, I do want to keep the car in the best condition possible under my ownership. I do plan on keeping it long term. I have a real bad habit of selling cars after 3 years, and I hope that habit can break with this car here. I told myself I wouldn't get another, let's call it a sports car or a performance car. And you know, I thought I kind of just grew out of that phase, but when I saw this Type R, especially the FL5, I was like, I gotta have one. Yeah, I'm gonna do a walkthrough here. Feel free to just close out of the video or skip ahead. And one thing I did notice with another Type R I saw, another owner, was they had some gaps here. So I haven't had a chance to just kind of go through the vehicle with a fine-tooth comb yet, but there doesn't appear to be any gaps that are out of the norm here between the door and then the fender. But yeah, I could go around this car 100 times and I still wouldn't have enough. That's just how happy I am with this car. And I love the lighting and the footwell here, and then the lighting right here at the doors. Just a super cool car. I can't wait to take it out on some canyons and then do some spirited driving. I'm by no means an expert driver. Consider me novice, but yeah, I want to see what this car can do. I don't want to push it to the point where, you know, you run out of talent and something unfortunate happens. But yeah, I hope, you know, for those looking for a Type R, you know, I hope, again, this gives you the experience that, you know, I'm going through right now, and then maybe what you could do to improve your overall buying experience should you decide to purchase one. I was talking to another CTR owner who purchased one locally here in Vista, California. So Vista is a city in San Diego, but he ended up getting a Boost Blue, and they had actually drilled holes into the front plate, because in California they do require running a front plate, but I don't think it looks good, and I don't want, you know, the techs drilling a hole into my brand new car. But yeah, super stoked. So let me just go ahead and get a close-up here of the window sticker. And yeah, that about wrap it up. You know, I appreciate the subs and then thumbs up. Maybe I can turn this into a profession. Just joking. You know, I just wanted to share my experience with you guys, and you know, just if you guys decide to purchase one, I'm sure you'll be just as happy, maybe even more happy than me. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, feel free to comment if you have any questions. Have a good one, guys.